Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, and I am feeling great, even though I only have 4 hours of sleep. That's all right. That's it. All right. So today, I want to talk about the law of attraction. I had some ideas, but I'm just going to say this: everything is law of attraction. Everything. Every single thing is law of attraction. Everything you experience is law of attraction. It is the law of attracting. You are attracting something, and it is law that this happened. It's law. It's always going to happen. It's how we have our experiences. So if you are looking for a job and you come across someone who has one, that is a law of attraction. If you are looking for a job and you feel nobody is hiring, guess what? You won't be able to find one. Everything is law of attraction, whether you're conscious of it or not. And what I mean by that is, if you are actively pursuing something or desiring something, it can come to you. But if you have something that you're unconscious of, that you're unaware of, like the things that are within your soul that is responding to the universe, or I should say the universe is responding to, then that will come too. Again, like I said, if you're looking for a job, if you're looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you think, hey, there's no good guys out there, no good girls out there, guess what? You're going to meet the ones that are no good, because it is something that is dwelling within you. And that one you are conscious of, you're just not conscious of, or I should say most people aren't conscious or aware that the feeling or the thought, generally it's the feeling, that is calling that to you. That's calling that reality to you. That is your reality. Your soul is your reality. Your law of attraction is your reality. And you can't have any other experience outside of that. Even if you have something within you that says you're not worthy of something, and you come across someone and they say, oh, you're beautiful, and you're this, and you're good looking, and you're smart, but you don't feel that, that's also law of attraction. That's also a law of attraction. Because the universe is always not just bringing you, listen now, the law of attraction is not just bringing you what dwells within your soul. The law of attraction is also bringing you things so you can see that the untruths that dwell within your soul aren't true as you see them, as you make them out to be. Everything is law of attraction. It's going to expose something that's within you. It's going to expose and the thing is, the universe doesn't just use one method. It's not just one way the universe does things. The universe has everything at its disposal to bring a lesson, a message to you. So it can bring someone, if you feel less than, and you meet up with someone who treats you in a manner that makes you feel less than, that bad feeling, that sad feeling, that awful feeling, that unloving feeling is supposed to be had. So that you can say, hey, I don't like this. I am worth more than this. I am worthy. And on the flip side of that, the universe can bring you someone who says you are valuable, you are worthy, you are good enough, in order to show you that you are good enough. This is the thing with the law of attraction. I should just say, this is the thing with the universe. The universe is always working to expose that which dwells within you that is not supposed to be there, so that you can make a choice and accept the truth of what really is from the universe's perspective. Not your perspective, the universe's perspective. Because what we're trying to get to is a place where you are in alignment with the truth of the universe. All the truths that the universe holds, that's our job, to be in alignment with that. That's it. Because if we're in alignment with the truth, then we have better experiences. And that's what we're looking for. We just tend to look for it in different ways, in ways that kind of go against the universe's mandate, if you will. What I mean by that is we use our willpower to try to make things happen so that we feel good, so that we have good feelings. Everything is about feeling. Our whole experience, our entire existence existence is about feeling. You interact with someone, you have a feeling. You have a good feeling, you have a bad feeling. You have a happy feeling, you have a sad feeling. You have an excited feeling, you have a depressed feeling. They're all feelings. All feelings. You get a new car, you're excited. You get a car you don't like, you're not excited. It's all about feelings. You can't, and it's not something that, and this is the thing about feelings. I know this is really not the topic for this, but feelings is the basis of your existence. How you feel. Feelings are it's the essence of our being. That's what keeps us going. How do you feel? Do you feel good when you help someone? Do you not feel good when you help someone? Some people feel awful when they have to help someone. Like, why can't they do it themselves? I'm tired of helping people. Well, that means what? You don't help yourself. You help others. You always put others before yourself, and this makes you feel bad because you're neglecting yourself, and that's an unloving thing to do. It just depends. Everything is feelings, people. Everything. You buy new clothes, you feel a certain way. You feel good. You buy new clothes, you feel bad because you're spending money. Because you're afraid you may not have a lot of it left. It just depends, but everything is a feeling. Everything is a feeling. Woo! Yes, everything is a feeling. But anyway, back to the law of attraction. Yes, indeed, everything is a law of attraction. Everything. And it's so amazing because once you know this, not when you know it in your head, but when you know this in your soul, when you know it in the depths of who you are, when you know this as a fundamental foundation, what will happen is you will start to feel lighter, you'll start to feel more ease, you'll start to feel happier, because you know that the universe is supporting you in every single way possible. And if you can accept the things that happen to you in support of you, then there's nothing negative happening. There's no negativity happening. It's just the universe showing you something that's within you. But you have to be willing to see this. You have to be you have to be willing to see this as a truth. If you can't see this as a truth, then you cannot benefit from it. Listen, you cannot benefit from anything that you do not believe in. You cannot benefit from it. You can't. If you feel unworthy and someone gives you something and you're like, oh no, I can't, and the universe is saying, hey, I'm delivering this to you because you are worthy, I'm trying to show you that you are, and you're like, no, I can't, I just can't, I can't. Okay. So, actually, yesterday that happened, just come to think of it. So, yesterday I was working, and something went awry, and the person someone had approached me. So some of you know that I do rideshare sometimes. So I had got a ride out to Santa Barbara. All right. So I'm driving. It was like 111 miles. So I drove out there to Santa Barbara, dropped these people off. As I'm dropping these people off, this lady walks up to me, and she says, "Excuse me, sir, can you take me to the LAX?" And mind you, I'm in Santa Barbara, which is, like I said, 111 miles away. And I'm like, huh? I said, lady, it doesn't work that way. And she was like, well, we ordered I said, it's done through the app. And she said, well, we ordered one. We've been waiting for 20 minutes. The driver's lost, can't find us. We got to get to LAX. Can you just, can you take us? And I said, well, and she said, and then she called her husband over, because he was kind of standing on the side, just letting her do her thing. Because he was trying to figure it out on the app, and she's like, hey, I need to take the initiative. Hey, can you please take me? I see you're dropping people off and you got an Uber emblem. Can you take me? And so the way it works is that you have to order it through the app. She goes, can you just take us, and we just call Uber and let them know? Like, it doesn't work like that. And so I knew they were in this situation where they had to, get back. And so, so the husband came over and he says, how much would you charge us? And I was like, well, how much does the app say the ride is? Because I don't know. I mean, I'm not sitting there. I'm not the algorithm figuring out rates and mileage and all that stuff. So, he goes, oh, well, let me do it on the thing and see how much it is. So he pulled it up, and it was like $175. And that would have been the entire thing that Uber would have collected from the rider. And I would have got a portion of that. But he was like, we'll just give you the whole thing. And I was like, he said it's $175. I said, I can do that. So a part of me was like, should I do this? And then another part of me was like, the universe is delivering it to you in your hand. Not only that, the universe is giving you a ride back home. So I didn't have to deadhead 111 miles, not making anything, wasting gas for nothing. So I actually got paid for it. So that's an example of the law of attraction working. If it's coming to you, it's coming to you. Now, Uber has, and this is interesting because Uber has stolen money from me in the past. They haven't paid me money. And I let them know and they just ignored me, right? So, and I let it go. Well, I didn't, pursue it. I didn't do anything, to like, hey, why, you assholes, I want my $100, blah, blah, blah. Nope. I didn't have to because the universe delivered this to me. I was due this. And because of my reaction, because of the honest work that I did, and they didn't honor it, the universe said, here you go. So this is what I'm saying. Everything is law of attraction. And sometimes, like in the beginning, I was like, well, should I do this? Is this unethical? But when you really look at what's happening, nothing was unethical about it. What was unethical is Uber stealing money from me. But the universe corrected that. The universe did that. And so I was like, okay, I can do that. So the thing is, this is so interesting because I like long trips. I like driving. That's why I do it. I really love it. I work 7 days a week. I work from 9 a.m. to 9 to 10 p.m. Like those are my hours. I work 12, 13, 14 hours sometimes. So that's how much I enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work. So that's why I do it. I don't think I could do anything else really sitting in an office setting like I do Monday through Friday. I couldn't do that part-time as well. That would really drive me bananas. So so anyway, that was the law of attraction. But as I was driving up there, I was in my mind, I was like, oh, it'd be nice to have a ride back, when I drop these people off. And it just so happened the hotel that I dropped them off at was the hotel that I picked these people up at. Just like that. It happened. The law of attraction was working in my favor. Left and right. And I made more than I wanted to make. And I'm happy about it. I'm completely happy about it. So everything is law of attraction. Everything is law of attraction. And the thing is, like, I was thinking about it, and the guy, he actually gave me $200. He was like, here's $200, thanks for getting us here. I think I got him there like 15 minutes before their flight, because it was like, it was, down to the wire for them. And so everything worked out. Hopefully they got on their plane. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to say I'm pretty sure. But here's the thing. They said they had worked, they were waiting for 20 minutes, and the guy that they ordered the Uber from, I guess the guy that was supposed to pick him up, I'm still laughing at it. He said I texted him, where are you? He said he responded in Chinese. I said, Chinese? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? Oh my gosh. Oh, I was laughing to myself the entire time. When he told me that, I said, Chinese? Oh, and 20 minutes? Like he was messing around with that fool for 20 minutes? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so funny. Uber needs to do better. I mean, if you know there's a language difference, it should translate it for them, not just go straight, from the language they're speaking. He said, he goes, I don't mind it. He goes, but there was a barrier I couldn't understand. I couldn't tell him where I was. He didn't know where I was. I didn't know where he was. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. But anyway, that was his law of attraction. That was his law of attraction. And the fact That, I mean, like, so he got a lesson. I don't know what he's dealing with. I don't know if he has. I don't know. But I know him having to wait 20 minutes and him having to get that driver was his law of attraction, but it was also my law of attraction. Because had they gotten that driver, say 5 minutes from the time they ordered it, I wouldn't have gotten these people for me to take them back, to bring me back home, because that's a long drive for nothing, you know. So, and like I said, everything's law of attraction. Welcome it all. It teaches you something. Everything that happens to you is a lesson, whether it's a lesson through pain or a lesson through something that's enjoyable and desired, to let you know you're worthy of it. It doesn't matter. It's just like there's always lessons in everything. This is a purposeful universe, and so everything that happens is purposeful. Everything. The Creator has created and designed this universe to support all His children at all times. All times. There is never anything that happens to you that's not supposed to happen. I'm sorry, there's rattling in the back. I have a like a cart, kind of like I don't know, a cart. To carry these cases of sparkling water I told a coworker I would get for them, since I have a Costco membership. And I don't want to carry them up and down the stairs back and forth, so I brought my little cart. Anyway, another thing, so my soulmate is having, or was having, you know, in this place of depression, and, you know, they were just like struggling with, you know, where they are in their life, and they wanted things to improve, and they said something. They said, I'm gonna get in here. They said, you know, because this person is struggling in life, financially and supportively, all these different things. And he goes, you know, it's just like, I'm tired of seeing my friends on Instagram and, you know, Snapchat, and they're posting all these videos and pictures about them being, you know, in all these different places, cities and countries, and that's what he wants. He desired that. And he must have desired it in a way where, well, I know how he desired it, because there's only one way things can come. When you don't have any resistance to it. When you want it, but you kind of let it go. Abraham Hicks teaches this sometimes, where have the desire, but don't hold on to it. Just let it go. Because the universe already knows, as Abraham says, it's already in your vortex. Once you think about it, once you feel about it, it's already in your vortex, meaning it's in your escrow. As Abraham puts it, it's in your escrow. So there's nothing you need to do, because it's already there. The universe knows, because your vortex and your escrow is you. It's your soul. It's in your soul. So that's what the universe is responding to. Your soul. So if it knows that this is something that you desire and you don't have any resistance to it, then the universe will bring it to you. And the thing is, the universe will bring it to you for many different reasons, but the main reason is to support you. So what happened? One of his friends, who's posting all of these pictures and videos of their life going from city to city and country to country, he ends up getting a gig with them. Because he's a photographer. Well, he does a lot of different things. He shoots video, directs, photographer, blah, blah, all this stuff in the entertainment industry. And so one of his friends, who's kind of a celebrity, is doing all these things and posting all these things. Well, he got a gig with that person. And he was in, on Toronto. He was in New York. He was in Hawaii. All within a week's time. All within a week's time. And this is what he wanted. He saw them posting, and I saw on the Facebook, not on Facebook, on Instagram, pictures of Hawaii, New York, Canada, all these different places. And I said to myself, that's what he wanted. That's what he desired. And he got it. and he got it. And it breathed a sense of motivation and hope and desire within him. That's what this trip did, this past week. And so that's a good thing, It's like the universe will do something to help support you. If this is what you need in order for you to feel that you are worthy, if this is what you need in order to let you know that you are capable of generating this on your own, and he did generate this on his own, on a soul level, he did this. Completely paid for, and he got paid for it. That's the universe at work. You don't have to pay for it, and you get to experience everything, in addition to the most important thing, which is letting you know that you're worthy of all these things. That there are different roads and opportunities out there. So go for it. Reach out. Grab them. They're out there. If you desire it, I'll put it before you. Hold on to it. If you were, the universe is like, the creator's like, hey, look, if you were drowning, if you were drowning, I'm like, what is that? If you were a skunk, if you were drowning, I'm going to send you this lifesaver thing. Grab onto it, and you shall not drown. You shall not drown. Drown no more, my child. Drown no more. And that's what happened. Not only did he grab a hold of the lifesaver that was sent to him, he used it to benefit him. He's like, hey, look, I ain't fucking with you, because you could have done that shit way back there. It's not no long line. You wait. You wait. All right, so the universe delivered a lifesaver, and he used it. Not only did he grab onto it, he said, hey, I like not drowning. Let me get on the ship. Let me get on the ship and enjoy the ride. Let me enjoy the ride, because it was a gig, it was a job. But it changed how he felt. He didn't just say, oh, I'm helping a friend and they're still able to do this all, I'm not really the celebrity, or I'm just, tagging along, helping my friend out. That's not how he saw it. He saw it as, kind of like a lease, on a new life. It's like, wow, this is what I needed. He's all motivated, and he's thinking about things, and this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Foolish. This man is so foolish. And I'm not dealing with your foolishness. Look, this fool back there, you know what? It's not your law of attraction to get in front of me. Anyway, gosh, I love the law of attraction. I love it because I'm not trying to use it. Look, New Age people out there. Look, New Age people out there. You trying to use law of attraction like it's this thing you can control. I'm practicing law of attraction. Look. You don't have any control over the law of attraction the way you think you do. The law of attraction is responding to everything that's within you. So sure, you can make things happen. You can make things happen. You can use your free will and make it happen. You can make things happen, and the things that are within you, let's say you have a desire to do something. All right, we have desires to do things. Everyone, like for instance, you can work hard, get a brand new car because you want a brand new car, but that does not mean that your soul says you can have a brand new car. The universe will say, hey, yes, you can get it. Hey, yes, this is available to you. But the universe will also say, but your soul says you cannot maintain it. So you may get in a car accident. You may not have insurance on it. You may have it repossessed. You may lose your job and lose everything. But that didn't stop you from getting it. So, no, you can't practice law of attraction like that. Meaning, whatever you want to make happen, you can make happen just because you say it. Only if there isn't anything in your soul that says you can't have it. And that's what's important. But most New Age people who practice law of attraction, oh, let's do this money thing, burn a candle and sage in the plate and pray and do whatever that is that they do to make money happen. The money prayer, and I don't know what else other thing they got going on. They got all kinds of things going on, you know, whatever, feathers and whatever. They have all these rituals to say, okay, I can get money. And you may be able to get $5, $10, $20, $50. You may even find a $100 bill on the ground. You may even find a $100 bill on your ground because your soul is controlling everything. So yes, you have a feeling for money, you have a feeling for abundance, you'll get your abundance. But that's not going to stop the air conditioner from breaking. That's going to cost you $300. You see? This is what I'm saying. You can't control it the way you think you can control it. Because the universe is balancing everything out. It's saying, okay, you can have this, but I gotta take it away because this is in your soul. You see? That's why it's so important to clean up your soul. Sure, you can go teach all these things to people. This is how you do it. This is how you make money. This is how you get a boyfriend. This is how you get a girlfriend. And you get it. And then they beat the hell out of you. Because you don't know what's within your soul. So yeah, you can generate the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the money, the car, the house. You can generate all of these things. So yes, you can. But if you're not clear as to what's within your soul, oh, it can be taken away. And not only can it be taken away, more will be taken from you. Indeed, I've had that happen to me. It's like, oh, you think you move 3 steps forward, and then boom, 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 boom. All these steps back. It kind of negates the thing that you got, right? But the universe allowed you to have it because the universe is saying, yes, it's possible. Yes, it's doable. But this is something that you need to be careful with. And those are the things that are within your soul. You have to be aware of it. But that's not to say, I'm not saying, be afraid to do anything because the universe is going to come take it away. The universe only taketh away because your soul says it must be taketh away. So that's what you have to be mindful of, If you wish other people to... Listen, people, listen to this. If you wish others to have their things taken away, guess what's going to happen to you? Yes. If you think, oh, that bitch, I hope you get this taken away. I hope this happens to you. Guess what? You've just called it into your life because that's what you feel. It doesn't matter where you project it towards yourself, where you project it towards others. Hatred towards self, hatred towards others is hatred towards self. Wishing someone, having something taken away from them, wishing that someone fails, is you failing. That's all it is. So if you're failing in life, look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing. That's why I say, leave people alone. Just leave them alone. Let them do the worst that they can do because whatever they're doing is really happening to them. Just like these angry so-and-sos at work. These angry so-and-sos at work. They want to be angry at people. Angry at me, angry at everybody. And their life gets worse and worse and worse. And the pressure just builds and builds and is pushing upon them and pushing upon them and pressing upon them and pressing upon them. And they're feeling like all this heaviness and they're like, oh my God, it makes them more angry. But and the thing is, understand that anyone who's angry has an exuberant amount of pressure on them. An exuberant amount of pressure on them. They have a lot of hatred, they have a lot of judgment, they have a lot of all kinds of things going on. It's like warm in here. I guess I can turn off the air, but wow. Yeah, people, just let them be. Let the law of attraction handle it. Let their law of attraction handle it. Don't involve yourself with that. Don't get mad at someone who's mad at you. Don't get mad at anybody who's mad at you. I mean, you can if you want to. It's your free will choice. But I'm telling you, it would be in your best interest if you didn't. If you're angry, then just be angry. But don't project it at anybody. Anger is okay because it lets you know where you are. It lets you know where you stand, what you don't like, what frustrates you, and what you would rather be experiencing, what you would rather be feeling. That's what anger is. Of course, it's a covering up of fear, but it's still happening, and so that means there's a gift in it. If you're experiencing it, there's a gift in it. It is a gift. So use it as that. Say, hey, you know what? I don't like when you do this, or I don't like when this person does this. I'm not saying you have to tell them anything, because honestly, you don't have to tell anybody anything. You change your law of attraction, these people will walk away. They will walk away. You have a feeling of compassion and understanding. Hey, these people will walk away, and you won't have to say anything. You don't have to tell anybody anything. If you want to stand up for yourself, fine, stand up for yourself. But understand, how you stand up for yourself is going to hold on a second. I need to turn my camera 1 sec. Oh, I don't want to do that because it may be upside down. I don't want to do that. So, what was I saying? What was I saying? Yes, so don't be angry at people. Just use the anger as a knowing that this is something you don't like, but don't project it at anybody. Just let them be. 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 It all will be good. My life has changed since I left people alone. You know, it's just a feeling. A feeling of, I understand why you're angry. You may be angry at me, but I understand it ain't me. I understand you have a lot of shit going on in your life that not even you can figure out. And since you don't know how to figure it out, you got to project it somewhere because you're just angry. You're a wounded animal. That's all you are. That's all people who are angry are, wounded animals. Just a wounded animal, can't figure it out, don't know what to do, don't know why they're in pain. So what happens? You get angry. When you're sick, or let's say you break your arm, you break your leg, you can't do things you want to do, you get angry. Why? Because you can't move freely. The freedom is not there. You're stuck. And that's frustrating because it is part of our existence to be free, to do whatever we want to do. And when we are restricted, we feel a certain kind of way. We get angry, like, I want to do this, I can't go anywhere, I have a headache, I can't do this, I want to go to this place, but I'm tired, I want to go do this, but I don't have any money. It's just a lack of freedom. That's it. So you have to release the feeling of sadness from that. And everything takes care of itself. Everything takes care of itself. So, leave people alone, have compassion and understanding, and everything will be fine. You still have to release the stuff that's within your soul. But at least you stop the hemorrhaging. You know, you stop creating more drama, more karma for yourself. I want to get breakfast, but I guess I still can. I guess I can. So, yeah. Just remember, law of attraction, everything is your law of attraction. Every experience you have is law of attraction. For instance, a parent can die. One of your parents can die. You can have your parent, both of your parents, and one of them can die. How you respond, or that experience, is going to trigger something within you. That experience alone, as tragic as it may seem, it's not tragic at all. But you'll have to go through that in order to learn. Because at the end, the other side of, let's say you lose one of your parents. The other side of, that looks too bad up there. That's too much. What's on the other side is understanding. You know, I mean, we all know, and this is the thing about death. It's so interesting. I always think about this when people lose someone. They're like, and I get it because I was there when my mom died and when my dad died. But if you have understanding, if you know that nobody dies, Because understand, like, when I went through it, I didn't understand. I didn't have the understanding that I have now. So I know that we don't die. I know that our life continues. I know that those who we feel are dead are not. They're still around. They're still present. They oftentimes surround you. The wanted and unwanted surround you. Spirits surround you. Whether they're loving or unloving. Whether you want them to or not, they are there. Except for the ones who are loving and they respect your privacy. And if you don't want to be bothered with them, then they leave. But those who are unloving and they want to... what building is that? That's a brand new building. I didn't know that it was there. The ones who are they want to exploit you, then they exploit you. But I know so much more about death. I understand it. I understand that it really isn't a thing. Like the fact that the word death is used is really inappropriate because nothing dies. Everything is transformed into something else. Even our physical body. Our physical body is then, put back into the earth and it turns back into carbon. I mean, that's what it is. So we're carbon based. And when we die, it's still carbon-based. It just transforms into a different form. Our soul transforms into a different form at some point in our progression. So, I mean, nothing is really dead. And all things that you experience, you can experience it again later. There's just a separation between what we know as physical and non-physical. But there really isn't any separation between the metaphysical. Everything is still metaphysical. Everything. There's an energetic field in every living thing. There's energy in everything. Everything is energy. But not to go so far as these new age people do when everything's energy, everything's energy, everything's energy, everything's just energy. Because when you do that, it has no meaning. Because we understand, this is very important, because we understand life the way we understand life, it has meaning. But when we say it's energy, there's no connection to energy because we don't understand it on that level. We do not understand it on that level. So in physical form, where we understand things to be in physical form and all the things that we do come from physical interaction, we don't understand energy like that. We know it's connected, but we don't feel the energy as we do a cat or a dog or a person or a plant or any inanimate object. Are these people open? I hope so. I don't even see the thing. It's not open yet, so I'm not going to mess with it. I don't have that kind of time, so I will... Their breakfast is so good, though. I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm gonna drive away and do my thing. So yeah. Yes. The energy thing. It's not all energy as we understand it. I mean, I'm sorry. Everything is energy, but it's not. We don't have the connection to it. We can say it, we can intellectually know that, hey, this is all energy, but we don't, I mean, we just don't connect with energy like that. We feel a certain something, but because we're physical, in physical form, we're used to experiencing the physicality of things. And it's that physicality that means something. For instance, there could be, a brooch that your great-great-great-grandmother left, and you have it now. So what does that mean? Well, and this is the interesting thing about it, because it's having the physical brooch that allows the energetic feeling to happen, the emotions to happen, the feelings to happen. But without it, it's not there. This is my point. We understand that there's an energetic connection due to the brooch or any object being part of someone. We understand that. But without it physically being in your possession, you don't feel it. And this is why I say we do not understand energy as it really truly is. We're still attached to the physical. So when you say, oh yeah, we're all connected energetically, but you want the person back. Like if someone dies and you're like, oh gosh, I wish this person was here, but I understand, we're all connected and we're going to see them again. But you miss that person being present. But the person is still present energetically. But you still miss the physicality of that person. This is why I say to these New Age people, you're fooling yourselves when you attempt to say, oh, we're all energy, we're connected, blah, 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 blah. But it's the energy, it's the physicality of that person or the physicality of a thing that the person had that brings you that energetic feeling. Understand? You get it? You dig? Because the universe is going to do what it do, baby. All right, everybody, that's it for me. Everything's law of attraction. I mean, everything that happens to you is a law of attraction. Look at it from the perspective, if you can. And the thing is, if you can't, that's your lesson too. Because you're going to have to feel the untruth of whatever it is that you're believing so that you can see the truth. Because the truth is always going to have ease and peace to it. All the time. All the time. Gosh, this stuff is so cool. Universal laws. The soul. How things operate. What you know you can expect. Oh, you can expect many things if you know. If you know. All right, everybody. Have a great one. Have a great week. And I will talk to you guys